Oh, I can't do this anymore. Oh, I just want to say sorry to anyone that's ever loved me, but I can't do it anymore. I just want to make people happy, and it's never good enough. For years, the teachers, they just kept me through that class. And all I want to do is just make people happy. Every time I talk about my problems, people think I'm joking. I'm not joking. Oh, fuck. Fucking voices in my head. Fuck. I can't take it no more. They tried to give me medication, but I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna take it. Cause it's gonna change me. I'm just me. That's all I am, but I can't. I can't say no more. Fuck. I just wanna say sorry to anyone that's ever loved me, but I can't. I'm not gonna do it for a little while. I'm not gonna take medication, but I'm not gonna do it for a little while, cause anything I do is never good enough.
Where do we start with this one?
Early in the morning,
What's going on, people? It's your boy Cam, Topical Juice, and I'm back with interesting video. You know what? Yeah, I'm not even gonna make this video very long. I just want to get a little update video out there for you. As you can see from the title, Mr. Stevie Bear, reality TV star, the one I did a video on the other day, has actually responded. Well, not responded, he's actually broken down on Instagram. You know what, let's get straight into this. Smash the thumbs up for me, guys. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, please. Even if you're not new to the channel, man, because I know some people will be watching videos and not actually subscribing, so I see you. Trust me, I see you. Your boy Cam sees you. Trust me, I'm looking directly. You know who you are. I see you lot. If you're watching and not subscribing, change that. You feel me? But anyway, listen. If you haven't seen the video already, where I talk about the Stephen Bear story and Georgia Harrison, then please check that out. I'll leave it in the description below. It's also like one of the last videos I did like three or four days ago, something like that. Now, just to give you some context, he released a sex tape on his OnlyFans account, which depicted him and his ex at the time sleeping together, and it was not. He didn't have what's the word? She didn't authorize it. It was, what's the word I'm looking for? Consent. There was no consent. So he got canned for it, absolutely binned for it. I went in on him. No, you know, safety's off when it comes to people like this. I got, you know, no ratings for them. You know, I was part of the people that were gunning for this man. And nothing's changed. Now, do not get it twisted, yeah? I take threats of suicide or mental breakdown, things like that. I take it serious, very serious. And him breaking down on Instagram, I'm not laughing at him. I'm not cussing him out. I think it's something to be taken serious, no doubt about it. I think so. I think so. You know. However, I'm gonna make this very clear from the jump. Just because someone cries or what appears to be crying on an Instagram video, that doesn't mean anything to me in terms of I'm now not gonna suddenly forget what he did to Georgia. Let's not forget that. Let's actually remind ourselves of what he's been kind of accused of, shall we? So he's famously cheated on his girlfriends before. Recently, he's obviously videoed his ex-girlfriend sleeping with her without consent, posting it without consent. Not only that, he was actually mocking suicide in the video. Look at the video I posted 3 or 4 days ago. He was like, I could do the really narcissistic thing and pretend like I'm So the thing is, yeah, you lot, there's a famous story here called The Boy Who Cried Wolf. I'm sure you've heard of it. If you ain't, I don't know what era you've been living in. But The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Now, as I said a minute ago, I take these threats very serious. I mean, when I say serious, I mean, I believe, like, it's safer to take it serious. It's basically take it for real, you get me? Don't just assume someone's doing it for attention. Always take it for real, because if something happens, then what? But that being said, just because if someone can do all those things and be guilty of this, and this, and then all they got to do is cry on screen and people feel sorry for them, that's not going to run with me. That's just not going to run. What you should be saying, instead of apologizing to the people that you hurt and, you know, you trying to make people happy and this, that, try apologizing to Georgia specifically, actually. How about publicly? Start with that. Start with that. Now, some people are saying this is typical narcissistic behavior, and it is actually. It is typical narcissistic behavior. I'm not saying that he's a narcissist. I think it was narcissistic what he said in that last video about him pretending to do suicide and things like that. I think even though he was mocking narcissism, I think he was actually being narcissistic when he was saying that. It's definitely a narcissistic move, but like I said, you can't dismiss these things as a joke or a cry, because it could actually be a cry for help. He says in his video that he is off his meds and things like that, but like I said, let's kind of focus on the let's stay focused on the thing at hand here, that there's issue at hand, which is she was going to take him to court. She was lawyering up. She wasn't doing this for no clout and all that shit. She was lawyering up and she wants him to go jail. Now, poor Georgia, yeah, I gotta give it to her. This is one reason why a lot of women, why I love women. Well, I just love women more than men anyway. But like, this is another reason, because women, yeah, they have a lot more empathy than men do. I'm a very empathetic human being. A lot of men don't really have that same empathy, really and truly. I'm not even guessing it. It's true. Obviously a lot of men do, my friends do things like that, but a lot of the wider, that's obviously people in my circle. A lot of people, I see it online, I see it from different circles, they don't have the same empathy. But this is what women do. She's a victim of a crime here, revenge porn or whatever it is here, whatever has gone on behind the scenes, she's a victim of that, in my opinion, right? And she's actually responded to his mental breakdown. So I'm just gonna read out what she said. So Georgia posts, I've heard he's perfectly fine, but don't want to 100% confirm that. That's for him and his family to do. The Dubai authorities have been notified, and that's the most that can be done from my side. As someone who's lost multiple friends from suicide, I take things like this very seriously and couldn't ignore your messages to do something. And I agree. And you know what's mad? And again, a lot of women would do that, because a lot of women have that, I don't know, they just got something a lot more emotional than us men are. And I think men need to learn a lot from women when it comes to things like this. When you look at someone's character, yeah, like, we're all human beings, so human beings have good days, human beings have bad days. I like to look at the average. On average, this guy is a twat, plain and simple. On average, this guy comes across like a real prick and this, that, and the other. So listen, just because he's crying on screen, you ain't really gonna get that much sympathy from me, innit? But as I said, I'll look into your claim, innit? If you really are breaking down, I'll take it serious. And me, not when I say take it serious, I'm not gonna do nothing about this, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna carry on living my life. But when I say take it serious, I just mean that, as I've already spoken about, if I take it serious, you know, I'm gonna kind of half believe you. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna half believe you. And that's, when I say half, I barely believe you in it, but I'm gonna take your claim serious. But still, suicide is not a joke. I said it in my last Stephen Bear video. Suicide is something something's close to my life, you know what I'm saying? So it is something that to be taken serious. And yeah, and also I know what it's like to be alone. I know what it's like to be in that place, you know what I'm saying? And I know what it's like to have a mental breakdown. I know what it's like to be broken, completely broken, where your mind is like a puzzle. Physically, the mind's like, the brain was like a puzzle and a cloud over it, and being depressed and all that stuff. I get it. But when 2 minutes ago you're saying mocking suicide and she's doing it for clout, you know, and your accent, she's doing it for clout, all that C word again, clout, and these things, like, and then now you're having a mental breakdown saying you're sorry. Are you really sorry, or are you sorry because you've been caught and people are actually onto you because of what you've done? That's what I'm saying, and that's the thing. People are only sorry when they get caught, and that's for everyone. I can't throw stones if I live in a glass house. I'm the same. Yeah, I'm a human being. People try to get away with things, and when they get caught, that's when they have to say sorry. We're all guilty of it, and I am as well. But you just seem, my character references, there's a lot more character references that would back me. There's a lot more people that would say Cam's actually a kind of nice guy, or a good guy, or this, that, and the other. I'm getting the impression that less people would back you, sorry, you know what I'm saying? So obviously your close ones would, but I don't know, the rest of the world has a perception of you, so you need to do better to change that. But listen, I hope he's okay. I don't really want no one dying and things like that, and I'm saying right now, if anything happened, I'm not contributing to that. Like, I'm just saying, I'm just being real and being straight. So I don't want no one killing themselves or nothing like that. That's not the answer. You transfer the pain So I hope that he does get help that he needs, but at the same time, I also want him to rectify the situation with his ex-girlfriend Georgia Harrison and things like that. So that's the main priority for me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. Did you buy it? Did you buy it? Was he being real? Was he being genuine? Or was he just, I don't know, was he just putting on the waterworks? I didn't actually see any tears in the video, to be fair, but not everyone cries with tears, apparently. Because apparently a lot of people cry without tears on this social media thing. I mean, me personally, if I cry, you'll know about it. I'll have tears in my eyes, but apparently people can see to cry about tears. But anyway, actually, one more thing. I've got a Q&A coming soon, man. Q&A coming soon. So if you haven't seen it, check my community post. Check my community post. Write any questions you want for me to answer. I'm an open book. I'll answer anything. Let me know what they are. I've got a lot of questions to answer already. A lot of people were asking me why I was single as well. So that's actually going to be I'm going to do a video on that. I'm actually going to dedicate a whole video on why I'm single, because it's kind of complicated, isn't it? So we'll get into that anyway. Love, love, love. Peace, peace, peace.